Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Awakening from the Long Sleep with Victory T. Chakanyuka. And I am so excited, as always, for you to be joining me on another wonderful topic. And today I have come with a topic that I am deriving from man's creation and his purpose. Hopefully, you have your copy. If you do not have your copy yet, please follow or send me a message on the details that I'm going to be sending at the end of this video. So the topic that I have today is a topic on priority, making priorities in life. This actually leads me to talk about putting first things first, which is a concept of private victory preceding public victory. Well, I'm talking about the idea that you cannot walk before you crawl. You cannot come in the fall and try to reap a great harvest when you did not plow the land. This is the concept of private victory preceding public victory. We are living in an era where we focus most on our appearances, our personalities, fixing our beauty, fixing our skills, yet we have a flawed character. So, today I want to emphasize the concept that before you engage in the idea of how people view you, you have to first come into yourself. Well, if we do not work on fixing our character, then we try to get others by a way of seniority, a way of position, a way of getting wealth. If our character is flawed, and if we are rich in personality more than character, this is where we exchange our gifts with packaged goods, with little sense, so that we feel a certain point of satisfaction. So the three things that we have to deal with first, the three things that we have to put at the first before we do the other things, is to overcome the restraining forces of our passions. Well, what do I mean? Sometimes we are overruled by what we love, by what we think we love, at the mercy of what is more important in our lives. So, inevitably, at the end of the day, what we love should be the things that are far more important rather than what we think we love. Everybody, even if they are broke, think they need a fancy phone, but yet what they need is a communication tool, at least. Number two, we need to overcome the overstraining forces of our appetites, where we are controlled by our sensual desires at the mercy of discipline. We have to overcome our sexual immorality. We have to overcome our desire of overeating, our desire of over wanting to satisfy the flesh, at the mercy of discipline. Number three, we have to overcome the restraining forces of power, of wanting to control the outside activities of our lives. Because whatever is far beyond your reach is not for you to control. So men might try to work out these important character traits by fixing his or her speaking skills, by getting educated, by doing some certain makeup. Well, I'm not shunning these things, but what I'm saying is, if these things come before the character, then when we have our our conversations with others, we try to match what we do not have using some superficial means. Then at the end of the day becomes manipulative, or at most certain evil. So private victory precedes public victory. This is a short message, but to those who find grace and have been given wisdom to understand, they will understand that this is not just a quick fix message, but this is a lifelong call to action. Let's meet at the next topic. And those who would love to purchase Men's Creation and His Purpose, you can get in touch with me on 0783 079 197, 0783 079 197, or victorychakanyuka2 at gmail.com. See you then.